still have.
Yes, Master. Hey guys, welcome back, and it's another Star Wars Legends book review today. And continuing with the Thrawn Trilogy, I'm now reviewing Dark Force Rising, of course, by Timothy Zahn. Now, I've got a cheat sheet right here because, like with the last one, I didn't have time to actually read this all the way through before reviewing it again, but I have read the book several times before, so yeah. And the story for Dark Force Rising goes thus. After the Battle of Sluis Vaughn in the last book, the smuggler Talon Karrde, he left Myrkr, and he's on the run now from Grand Admiral Thrawn. Also in this book, Luke meets up with the insane Jedi Master clone, Joruus, whatever his name is, I can't pronounce that last name, and probably out of desperation, since Ben's not around anymore. In the last book, Ben basically announced, okay, I'm leaving now, sorry, you're on your own, and Luke's like, I still don't have enough training yet, help! So, out of desperation, he agrees to be trained on the planet Jomark by the crazy Jedi Master. Now, when Thrawn actually captures Talon Karrde, Mara Jade realizes she can't rescue him on her own, so she decides to enlist the help of none other than the man she hates and has vowed to kill, Luke Skywalker. And she manages to pull him away from the crazy Jedi Master and convinces him to leave, so she can help rescue her boss. Now, as far as Han Solo and Lando are concerned, they're looking for a bunch of suspected turncoats, traitors to the New Republic, known as Delta Source. They're believed to be spying for Thrawn. While Han and Lando are on the planet New Cov, Thrawn's forces end up coming down to the planet, and now they're in some serious trouble. Now, meanwhile, Leia, she's trying to keep a promise that she made to a race called the Nogri. In the last book, it seemed like they were after her, but it turns out they were actually trying to protect her because they found out she was the daughter of Darth Vader, and Darth Vader was their former master, I guess you could say. So now they're devoted to try and keep Leia and her unborn twins safe. And she made a promise to them to help them out in return, so she's off to the Nogri's home planet to keep that promise. What I like most about Dark Force Rising is actually Mara in this one. The fact that she seeks Luke out, even though she absolutely hates him, she wants to kill him, but she's able to realize that she can't save her boss on her own and she needs the help of an actual Jedi. So she restrains herself, like, okay, I need you again, come on. What I dislike most about this was Luke's lapse of judgment in agreeing to be trained by him. Now, he could probably be excused for that. He's feeling very lonely and, I guess, desperate for more knowledge. He feels like he's tried to do a little bit of training with Leia, but it's not going so well. And he's like, oh, I am not a good teacher. I need to learn more. So, yeah, I guess he can sort of be excused for that. But the unfortunate thing about the old expanded universe is Luke has a lot of these lapses in judgment and does quite a bit of stupid things, actually, in some of the books. Thankfully, Mara, in the end, she always comes around to sort of knock more sense into him. And that's what makes Mara my absolute favorite character in Dark Force Rising. She's the only one who can basically sort of knock some sense into Luke, bring him back to reality. And she's not afraid of him. She hates him at this point, but she's honest. That's one thing she is with Luke. She's completely honest. And she's like, you know what? You can't do this stuff that you're thinking of. It's too dangerous. You need to rethink your priorities, pal. So, and Luke actually ends up listening to her. So that's the cool part. Now, my least favorite character is this Bothan fellow called Borsk Fela. The only thing I will say about him is he's a politician. They end up having lots of problems with him later on in this particular universe, and he's a really stuck-up, unsavory type. I'll put it this way, he's always playing the victim, like, oh, the Bothans are the ones who took the most risk, because he's a Bothan, and he's like, oh, the Bothans are the ones that many of them died getting the information for the second Death Star. You owe us. Well, it's that kind of attitude that he's got. So, plus he's a politician, and you know me and politicians, I can't stand them. Ugh. Now, would I recommend this book to people? Yes. I will say it's probably the weirdest one, thanks to the crazy Jedi Master and Luke training under him for a while. But by the end, it levels out, and it's a really, really good book, miles ahead of the others. And so I would give it a rating of 4 out of 5 lightsabers. Not quite as good as the first one in the series or the last one. So if you want to read any of the Legends books, go ahead and pick up this trilogy. At least give it a chance, because they're really well written and they're just really good overall books. So anyway, guys, that's all for the Expanded Universe book review. Stay tuned, because next week I'm going to be reviewing the final book in the Thrawn Trilogy, The Last Command. Now, I have to say right now, that one's my favorite, probably because I ended up reading that one before I read the other two, because I didn't know it was one of a series. And it's the one I've read the most often. So, yeah, I really like that one. Plus, the ending of that one, you can't beat it. But I'm not going to spoil anything for you. So that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more G-rated Star Wars content, go ahead and click that little subscription button below. I don't know what's going on, but my last 3 videos, YouTube has put the yellow money symbol next to. There's something in their algorithm that finds it inappropriate for most advertisers, and I have no idea why that is, other than the fact that they may be just picking on me because I'm a small YouTuber. Until next time, this is the Clumsy Jedi signing off. Bye, guys.